YouTube, it's Landon from Shoeware, and we are back to do another shoe review for you guys today. And today we'll be taking a in-depth look at the newly released Air Jordan 34s in the Blue Void Colorway. And there's a lot of cool things to talk about with the new 34s, but before we get into discussing the performance and the appearance of the shoe, let's cover the box and the price first. So the Air Jordan 34s come in a super clean white box. The shoe slides out from the side in a triangular form, and to me it's pretty tight, honestly. And I like it because they didn't try to do too much, but at the same time they definitely did enough to still make the shoebox pop. So the price is set for $180, which is only $5 higher than the Air Jordan 33s, but still definitely worth the price on these when you take both the performance and the appearance into account, in my opinion personally. But now that we've kind of touched on the box and the price real quick, we'll go ahead and move on into the appearance of the Air Jordan 34s. So for the appearance on the Air Jordan 34s, it is a very futuristic looking shoe, more so than the 33s in my opinion. And something to note is that unlike the Jordan 33s, there is no fast fit lacing system on this shoe. And what that means is that there is actual laces to tighten the shoe rather than a strap to pull on. And there was a lot of positive buzz surrounding the fast fit lacing system. So it was a bit of a surprise that Jordan went away from it on this shoe. But many speculations as to why they did that is because the creators of this shoe model didn't think that the pull tab would necessarily gel that well with the overall look of this shoe. But for more minor details on the shoe, I'm a major fan of the purple accents all across the shoe. The metallic purple combined with the green glow on these 34s are beautiful, and they look even better in hand. And the small details, it's really where this shoe won me over. Whether it be the Roman numerals and fine print on the shoe, or the assimilation of numbers and letters on the heel meant to represent the 30th year anniversary of the Jordan brand shoes, the 34s simply have everything that you need. And I also like how the textile pattern on the upper is translucent, as you see here, which adds more personality to the shoe, and it's just an excellently crafted shoe. So a fun fact before we move on to the traction of the shoe is that this signature shoe will be worn by both Zion Williamson, who was the #1 overall pick in the most recent NBA draft, as well as Blake Griffin of the Detroit Pistons during the upcoming season. So be sure to be on the lookout for more exciting colorways to follow of the Air Jordan 34. So for the Air Jordan 34s on traction, there's not a ton to talk about, but that's definitely more of a good thing than a bad thing, because they did an excellent job of enhancing the traction when creating this shoe. So the Air Jordan 34 features a herringbone pattern, which all hoopers are sure to enjoy. This pattern of rectangles on the bottom of the shoe makes for great traction both in and outdoors. So as you can see here, the Air Jordan 34s hold up great when making sharp cuts and give you a ton of explosiveness, which helps with being able to take off quickly as well as come to a stop abruptly. So overall, the Air Jordan 34s should hold up perfectly on all surfaces. For the final part of our review on the Air Jordan 34s, we're going to cover comfort, and this is one of the lightest shoes, if not the lightest shoe that Jordan has put out, weighing around 13 ounces for a men's size 9, whenever most Jordan shoes weigh around 15 to 16 ounces for a size 9. So there are 2 AirPods in the heel and in the forefoot of the shoes that make it very comfortable in my opinion. It isn't brand new cushion model, but when being paired with the light textile Eclipse plate, it has been said to make you feel like you have more bounce than ever, and I agree. So some shoes have been a little stiff to play in the first time, but for me personally, these took a very small amount of break-in time, so that was a huge win for me. And for the fit of the shoe, it does fit true to size. I have seen a lot of people saying the same as well, and you can feel safe ordering true to size because this shoe is a lot more lightweight and more narrow than most other Jordans. So sometimes I would be inclined to go a half size down because Jordan models come off as sort of bulky sometimes, but this shoe does not fit that narrative at all. Thank you guys for stopping by to check out our review of the Air Jordan 34 Blue Void. As always, be sure to follow our socials below, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and let us know what you guys thought in the comments. I'm Landon from Shoeware. Peace.